Alright, now we are recording. Hello, my name is, well, I guess I won't say my actual name. I'll say my stage name is Lynn Marks, like Lynn, and I am going to be running and hosting a comedy show, a queer and POC comedy show on August 3rd in Ballard at a place called Woodland Theater at 608 Northwest 65th Street, Seattle, Washington. And so, like, I'm gonna do, like, maybe 5 minutes or so of stand-up, like, hopefully you'll enjoy it. It won't be like that joke that guy made earlier about slapping the flight attendant on the butt. I was like, what? Like, why would you even do a joke like that? Like, nobody laughed, which I'm glad. Like, that joke was just so terrible. I was thinking, like, I wasn't planning on performing today, but when I heard the joke that bad, I was thinking I need to, like, perform some jokes just to erase that crap. Like, I don't know. I feel like that's the thing that art can do. Like, when you do art, you can almost erase all the terrible art, sort of. So, here we go. So, like, I guess one thing I'll mention, there's some really awesome people here today. Like, my life, I feel like my life has largely been shaped by really cool women I know. Like, one really cool woman here, like, I've spent my birthday with her every time for, like, 3-4 years or so she's really cool. Then there's another woman who I can't see, but she's really cool, but she inspired me to perform stand-up, and she's the next performer, Amethyst DeWolf. She inspired me to do stand-up and has had a big influence on me. And then my friend Starling is here, and like she's really awesome. I wish I could have seen her more. I have another friend here I won't name because I'm gonna do some jokes about her, and like I asked her permission already, and she's present, so it's not like I'm talking about her behind her back. Like, that's actually part of the reason I invited her here. Like, she wasn't here, and then I texted her, and then like she came over. Like, I was like, as soon as like the flight attendant person came out, I was like, okay, I'm texting my friend to come here. So anyway, so here we go. So like, yeah, so like I have this friend who, like, the way she jokes with me is she'll say like, oh yeah, I'll just like park over there and then we'll have sex or whatever. Like, she's always telling jokes about like pretending to flirt with me and stuff. And then like when it's not in person, she won't say just kidding, but in person she'll usually say, oh, just kidding, like we're not gonna have sex over there or whatever. But like, I think it would be a really good opportunity if, like, instead of saying just kidding, if she said no hetero. Because like there's that thing that some people say no homo, and I think that's just so homophobic and bad. But I feel like you can erase all the no homos you've ever heard by just with people of like opposite genders who are friends but not non-friends or whatever. Like, just going no hetero. Like, I baked you a pie and made you breakfast in bed. No hetero. It's just infinite possibilities with that. And I'm gonna keep it going. I'm gonna just check on my thing just to make sure I remember what I'm saying next. Okay, yeah, I remember what I'm saying next now. So some of you, that's like my only new material right now. I'm gonna do some material that some of you, if you've seen me before, may have heard. So like, one thing that's interesting is that like I'm bad at dating because I like to talk about whales. And as a show of hands, how many of you heard whales like the animal? Whales. Okay, some people. I meant Wales like the country that's not actually a country. Like, I don't know, there are a lot of... I guess it's usually not Wales, but I feel like Wales sounds cooler than talking about bilingual jokes and weird things in different languages, which is what it usually is. Like, I think it's cool, like in Mandarin Chinese, the way you say cat is Mao. That's actually how you say cat, is Mao. Or like... There are other cool things in other languages too, like, what else? Like, I know, like, there are like 14 languages where I only know like 10 words or something, but like one of those is like Norwegian, and it's cool. Like, there's this like Norwegian bilingual joke I know where it's like this English person, Norwegian person goes to England, he gets in a taxi, and he almost gets in on the wrong side, and he says, whoops, I'm used to the rat being on the other side, because like rat is Norwegian for wheel. And then after that, like, the guy gets to his destination, and like the Norwegian guy says he can't pay, and like the driver's like, wait, why can't you pay the fare? And the Norwegian guy says, I can't pay because I'm black, and like black is the Norwegian word for broke. Which that is a terrible joke, but I'll continue. I guess it's terrible because it's not one that I wrote or whatever. But getting back to the whales thing, yeah, I end up talking about facts that people don't care about. Because, like, I spend most of my time reading about things nobody cares about. Like there's this spherical cow thing in physics, which like, yo, yeah, she, like, one of my favorite women, she knows about it. Spherical cow. I'll try to get to something that, even though I spend all my time reading about things nobody cares about, I'll try to get to something that somebody cares about. So, like, one thing that's interesting is that, like, about, like, 3 years ago or so, like, some friends of mine introduced me to some tourists, and I, like, showed them around Seattle and stuff, and at one point, one of the women, like, put her hand to my cheek and looked into my eyes and stuff, and I, like, turned away and giggled. I wasn't really sure what was happening, and, like, it didn't take me that long to realize what was happening. It took me maybe, like, 5 months or so to realize it. And, like, I'm on the autism spectrum, so, like, it's really challenging to understand some social things and stuff. And not only that incident, but also, like, for example, like, most of the jokes I tell I understand, but some of the jokes I tell I actually don't know why they're funny. Like, when I meet somebody and I say that I do stand-up, they'll, like, I don't want them to ask me to tell them a joke, so I'll say, yeah, I do stand-up, I'm not funny off stage, and then they laugh, and I don't know why that joke is funny. I have no idea, because, like, the good thing is that they don't ask me to tell them a joke right afterwards, but the bad thing is that I wish I knew why that joke was funny. And, like, but I think all the rest of the jokes I'll be telling today are jokes that I do understand, so that's maybe a good thing, maybe not, I don't know. Maybe I should try harder to tell more jokes that I don't understand why they're funny. So, continuing on. Yeah, like, there's this interesting thing with being on the autism spectrum or whatever, where, like, there's, like, normally you have, like, a map in your head if you're neurotypical or whatever, where you understand what's happening in different situations, but it's, like, you don't necessarily know if you're in Chicago or Los Angeles or whatever. Like, when that girl, like, put her hand in my cheek and looked into my eyes, like, I just thought, this is weird. This is some sort of weird event happening. I wonder what this is. Like, then 5 months later, of course, it's like, oh, that makes so much sense now. And then, like, what else is there? I'm gonna go to my phone to, like, see what my next thing was. Like, my memory isn't perfect, really. Let's see. Oh, here's another thing. This one's really short. Like, I saw, like, maybe 2 or 3 episodes of Buffy the Vampire Slayer, and, like, I feel bad mentioning that sort of because, like, I didn't hate it, but I wasn't able to continue watching it. I didn't really like it, but I was like, the thing about it is that, like, I felt it, I don't know, it seemed too relatable and normal to me, sort of, like I'm not familiar, I've never met a vampire slayer before or anything, but at the same time, like, I just felt like she just seemed way too, like, sure, I guess I had friends in high school, but I didn't like them really, and I sort of text them occasionally now, but it'll just be, like, one text, like, I think, like, one friend of mine from high school, like, he's a teacher now, he teaches kids, and I teach kids now, and we don't really talk, but, like, I think most of what we've said in the last year is, like, I got this teacher of the term award. I was the teacher of the past 3 months or whatever. I texted him a picture of the award, and he said, fuck yeah, and then that's most of what we've said in the past 6 months. Like, they weren't terrible people, but I had nothing to relate with them on, and then, like, with Buffy, like, she has so many people that I feel like she sort of relates with or whatever. I was like, I can't watch this, like, which is weird too, because, like, for, like, any fiction is like that, but I feel like, I don't know, something, I haven't seen an episode in, like, 4 years or something, so I need to watch it again so I can remember why I thought it was too relatable to most people, but not me. Because I think that's why people recommended it to me. It was nice to have something recommended to me, and it's not just full of black people or whatever. Like, it's cool to have things with a lot of black people recommended to me, but it's also cool to have something like that with, I don't know, are there black people in that show, or are they not? It's okay, there are? Or 2? Oh, okay, that's cool. That's more than I thought there were. I thought it would just be, like, 1 or something. Alright, so, like, I'll continue on. So, like, the closer of this is I will battle rap against myself, and I will take my jacket off for this, and I will also, like, let me see, I have a wallet that was in my jacket, and I need to take the wallet out. Okay. Did you lose your wallet recently? Were you, because you were jello wrestling? Yeah, hopefully the recording can hear this. Somebody lost their earring because they were jello wrestling, it sounds like. But did you get it back though? Oh, it's terrible. there should be a way to like have a, I don't know, like I wonder if that the stranger like lost and found thing still exists or whatever. I'm pretty sure there used to be like a lost and found column and or the classifieds or whatever. I don't know. Oh wait, no, it's okay. This is for, I'm gonna use it as like, yeah. So yeah, I appreciate someone else offered to take my jacket for me. So anyway, so now I will battle rap against myself, and this battle rap, it will be a minister of darkness versus a fish. Like a fish that swims in the water. So here we go.
Not the band?
Was there a question?
Oh, not the band Fish?
Oh, not the band.
Oh, okay.
I will have to do that one day. That's a good idea. One day I'll have to be the band Fish versus the minister of darkness. I'm glad you. I always like when people talk to me during a set because like then I end up getting new ideas for sets. Yeah. So here we go. Hark, hear to my word. I, so dark, am the minister of darkness. Bow before me, wee fish, for I will serve you as a dish. Blub, 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 blub. You do not scare me, you big, fat thing like a tree. You shall lose, for I refuse to bow before you. Fish, you shall bow before me, for I have known this rose garden for far longer than you. For far longs and far longs, if that is a unit of time, I don't know, it just rhymes. You shall be smited by me. I shall smite you because you cannot fight me. You mere mew. Isn't the word mew is too archaic for a battle rap? As I swim and swim, I will tap and tap. Don't think so hasty. I may look quite tasty, but I shall defeat you, you little shrew. You shouldn't use little animals as insults, you crazy fish, for I shall destroy you. It is my very wish. You fish who stand here among the blades of grass, I shall defeat your ass. Blub, 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 blub. I will win, for I can feel it in my fin. You have no chance, for this is my dance, this is my song, and you do not have long. Wee fish, I have never seen you last this long in battle before. Usually, you just submit to mere onomatopoeias, and this just isn't like before. How is it that you have more? Wee fish, what is this trick of yours? With every brick and every trick, I will defeat you. For you are the shrew. You do not have the repertoire. You're not even worthy of my boudoir. I shall leave, for your rapping made me dry heave. I shall hear no more of you, wee fish. I will take my leave of you. I will be gone. I won! That was it. I think that was longer than 5 or 6 minutes, which I apologize, but I'm sure Amethyst is, yeah.
Can we get another round of applause for Michael Brown? Cool. Thank you so much for coming up and doing that so last minute to give us all a palate cleanser. It was very needed.